Good morning, everybody. Today is December, what is it? December 22nd. And it is how many days? I think 1, 2, 3 days till Christmas. This is Vlogmas 22, you guys. Welcome. I'm glad you guys are here. Yeah, so let's get started with our day. Today is a work day. And we are, well, I'm already ready. The dogs are already fed. I'm gonna go sit at my art table for a little bit and do something creative. I didn't do much creative over the weekend. Well, I baked a lot of cookies and I wrapped presents and I had my birthday and all of that. So anyways, I'm gonna go sit at my art table just for a little bit and enjoy some morning, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. All right, see you in a bit. All right, you guys, so we're at the art table, and you know what? Today I feel like doing something really just artsy. I turned on my little lights. I have to remember to turn them on when I leave the room because I'm going through batteries, you guys. And I'm drinking my coffee. I'm all ready for work, and I just wanted to just get on here and play a little bit. I need a little bit of lotion. My hands are so dry. It's that time of the season. So let me see, where is my art book? Where is my journal? And I just want to do something. Oh, there it is. It's under my table. All right, so let's take this big guy out. I didn't even work in this over the weekend, but I do have some stuff that I want to put in. Let's see. Oh, I want to show you guys this because I didn't show you in my other vlog. My grandson. Okay, so my grandson gave me this. My hands are all... He had this wrapped beautifully. And one of my grandsons says, "We love you so much, Nani." From Liam. Look at that. Are they not artsy or what? He says, "I love you so much and everything you do for this family." Oh, that is just the sweetest. So I want to try to figure out how to put that in my journal. I might just take, because I want the, you know what? Let's do that right now because I don't want it. I'm going to do that really quick. So I have about a half an hour of time. I give myself that. I could probably take a little bit more, but I want to leave here about, I want to get to work about 8:30. I think my first client is at 9. So, yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and tape this guy in here. And where is my, I have my tape dispensers in the other room with the wrapping, but I have another one. Where's my little interesting. I did not get in here and organize, you guys. That's something I didn't do, but I did a lot. I'm gonna give myself grace. I'll be right back when I go get it. All right, wasn't that bad. Anyways, yeah, so I'm doing a thing. Like, I'm really proud of myself. One is these Vlogmases I've been consistently doing, which I'll be honest, I have time and time again said I was going to do something on this channel, and I've literally just blown it off because I don't take it that seriously. And anything else in my life, and I'm very, very, like, yeah, if I tell you I'm going to be somewhere, I'm going to be there. If I tell you I'm going to help you with something, I'm going to do it. I'm that person. But when it comes to this channel, you guys, I just haven't done that. I think of it as just this fun thing to do, and I don't have to do it. I can if I want, or I don't have to if I don't want, you know. But this was something I wanted to do to myself. But what it's taught me is that I enjoy it, and I'm not afraid to pull out my camera or my phone, actually, anywhere I'm at. And you know the cool thing? Johnny has been so, like, awesome. He'll get footage for me. He just, I mean, he'll video, you know, I don't know what it's called. I don't think it's footage. I don't know. And I'm going to try to be all professional with my language. I have this switch right there, you guys, and it's my fan that I can turn on. So I love this, but I'm not sure I want it right there. Yeah, I think it'll be fine, because this was the party day of the 7th, so, and I didn't think about that. Okay, let's take this off right here. Not a big deal. And we're going to put it in my birthday one. That's when I got it, for my birthday. And I put several days for my birthday because I wanted to journal. Yeah, this is going to be perfect right here. I don't like, oops. So I don't want this one. I have another one, but they forgot it. The baby, the little one, she is 6. She made me one, a little pretty card. They're really cute. They're in Flagstaff. They're doing the North Pole experience. If you've never been to Arizona, I've been by Grand Canyon. They do this thing called North Pole experience, and my son took his family. And then my oh, okay, I can fix that. And then my daughter, we have this. I'm thinking they have this in every, like, community. I don't know, but in Tucson there's a place called Winter Haven, and this whole group of homes decorate the whole neighborhood, and they've been doing it for decades, you guys. And they're really, like, high, you know, just very wealthy families. And apparently if you live there, you have to agree to decorate your house. Like, if you buy a property there, you have to agree to decorate your house. Since I was a little girl, Winter Haven's been going on, so that was a long time ago. All right, so there. I can showcase my card in there, and it says from Liam, and that's the year, so that's cool. All right, so I wanted to make sure that's in there. So I didn't work on that, so let's put that aside. And then, you guys, I wrapped my cookies in this parchment paper, and it says Merry Christmas, and I love it. So I'm going to try to use that in my art journal today. And then this is my list that's going in my December. I don't call it a December daily. It's just my journal, my December journal. All right, so let's see what we can do in here. Let's see. So I'm thinking I want to do something Christmassy, but let's see. This is one of my favorites. Let's do something Christmassy. I like this one too. Let's move this, I think, so you guys can see. And all right, let's go ahead do this page. I need my clips. Where are my clips? So I moved everything back on this table, and now I'm not sure where I put everything. So this is my Mod Podge, and I gotta clean this out. I don't want to use that. I'll use this PVA. So let's get out my favorite. Where is it? My favorite book. Well, let's see. We can use that. But it's my crisp. It's really cute. Maybe we can find something in Ideals and get something on here. So I know. I'm not gonna be able to just get one thing. I like that. So yeah, I'm having so much fun with these Vlogmas. Okay, I like this. Then I think I told Johnny I'm gonna do a weekly one. Not Vlogmas, but just my weekly vlog. Because you guys, if I haven't told you, one of the things one of the reasons why I do what I do, or do these, is because I think it's sweet that the kids someday can look at this and just say, that was my silly mom. She did all of these for us. These are so cool. This is like showing you how, let me see if you guys can see. Make sure I have you guys in frame. Yeah, there. Anyway, so this is a big thing, and it's done outside. I'm gonna save that for my son. He enters his house in like a contest, so I'm gonna save that. That's cute. Maybe we can make those. So I don't want to tear that apart. You know what else I'm gonna do this year, you guys? Yep, I am going to, that's what my journal about. I'm gonna get me a little house. I'm gonna journal, and I'm gonna get me a little dollhouse. This one has a lot of really good stuff in it. All right, so that is that one. And then, let's see, anything in here that I want to put in that stands out. Oh, cute kitty. That's pretty. These are so pretty. Reflections. See how the glowing candle casts its shadow on the wall? Its scent of bayberry descends with magic on us all. It's Christmas Eve, the mantle boasts of stockings hung with care. The buxom tree with ornaments bless the corner there. Mom sits down to the organ, and sweet carols softly plays. It is time to reminisce about long forgotten days. The hour is late, the mantle clock strikes midnight, and we say, God bless you, each and every one. It's Merry Christmas Day. That's pretty. I think, well, I'd probably use that in my journal. My journal. All right, so I think we probably have enough here of stuff. And my focus is about, or what is it? My topic, my prompt is I'm going to is my dollhouse. And you know what? I don't know why, you guys, I don't just ask Tony to get me a dollhouse, because he would. But that's something that I really want to do this coming year. Or, I don't know, maybe for Christmas for myself. I don't know, you know, so I will see. Oh, is that paper? Let me get this. I'm surprised my dogs aren't in here. They hear me talking. Nobody else is in the house. So this is my favorite glue. My favorite glue brush. So yeah, so I put the Mod Podge in there, but I have to clean it. Probably, I don't know, maybe every, I don't know, like it just depends. Like if I don't use it for a while, I have to clean it before I use it. And I haven't used it for a while, so I know. But anyways, it's I am so sensitive to foul odors, you guys. Like I will gag and I just don't like foul odors. Like it's just one of those things. I mean, no, none of us do, I don't think. But some people, like my daughter, she's a nurse. And she can literally, like, it doesn't bother her. Even talking about it. Just like when I don't want to hear about, whoops. I don't want to hear about things, you know, anything. Ugh, I just can't stand it. And so anyways, the odor just gets to me. And I was wondering, because I keep it in these little jars. They're like these little jars I got on Amazon, a lot of my glues. And they're not ball mason jars or anything like that. I don't know. I got them a long time ago. But I seen, oh gosh. Oh, Super Lucky Cindy. And she keeps hers in a jar, and I wanted to comment. I've been wanting to comment now. Well, I don't want to put it out there, but I don't know. Like, I'm wondering if hers smell bad. Because she does put hers in the ball. I'm wondering if it's because mine are... Or maybe she uses hers. She uses hers every day. Whoops. I don't really use mine every day. I mean, I probably use it maybe twice, a couple times a week, you know. I did something. I'm so excited, you guys. Well, okay, so I don't need it, and I don't need it. I admit that, but I've been wanting it because I like to see what people put. I like other people's stuff, you guys. Or, you know, oops. It's getting all caught up. Hold on. Oh no. Okay, so this is kind of a mess. Let's see if we can fix it. Let's see if we can fix it. That's the thing. Okay. That's all right. I don't mind the wrinklies in there. So I ordered a ephemera pack. She calls them fun packs, I think. Yeah, fun packs. PAX. Fun packs. It's a bit of birdsong. So I ordered one of hers. Just, you never can get them. I mean, they sell pretty quick. She buys things from all over, and she puts these packs together, and they're really cute. I wanted to do that too. but I'm not a retail person, and I realize that. I think I told you guys that. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to, I just don't. So that bug is out of me completely. I just don't want to do it, and I'm not selling anything in my, you know, if the only thing I can say that I will do is if sometimes I get inspired and I'll make a journal, and then I will, you know, not for me, but just like get really creative, make a journal. I might send it to somebody or give it away, you know. Sometimes I'll give them away, but sometimes if I make one, I will put it in my Etsy. I did that once. I could do it again, but that's the only thing. I just don't want to deal with retail stuff. That's not my jam. Never has been. Don't want to do it. And so oh, I did go to this little boutique, and it's a really like stars and crystals and all that kind of stuff. So I went to this place and I talked to the owner, and they were awesome, you guys. I was so happy to meet them. I'm gonna put this in there just because I like the colors. And anyway, so once a month they do this. They do like I don't know, like a bazaar. I don't know what you call it. Like, well, it's not a craft fair because they have like food and just, they have people that read cards there, and that's all that stuff is my thing. So I'm into like, you know, spiritual practices and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so they have that once a month. So I'm good. Oh, and he said, he goes, you can come and, you know, put a little booth up, put your table, and I already have my little booth, you guys. Put a little table up and just sell a few journals if you make them, you know. I'm like, that's such a good idea, you know. So that might be what I'll do. Sell a few journals. Why we journal. There's a, you know, that's spirituality, you know. So I do that. The other thing that I'm going to be doing, you guys, real soon, and if you are interested, please comment, get a hold of me, or because I'm going to have I want to do another workshop, and my friend who lives here has her channel here, if you guys want to go check her out. Her it's Sapphire Tiger, and she has a channel. She's been doing Vlogmas too. I actually work with her. She actually was my supervisor when I worked for the department. But anyways, I want to do an in-person vision board workshop. So if you are interested, make sure you comment and let me know, because that is something I want to put together right after New Year's, though. I mean, yeah, as I know New Year's, everybody's like, you know, busy, but right after New Year's. And this is not the kind of little dollhouse I want, you guys. And the reason why I want one is I want to decorate it. I want to put decorations for Christmas. So when I was a little girl, okay, let me just fill you in on the backstory of all this. Okay, so I grew up in a very I had a very difficult childhood. And what I mean by that is my parents were, they were very physically violent. And so I grew up in a very physically violent home. And so what I did, I secluded myself. And I think that's how I coped with a lot of stuff in my life. By bottling it up and not really talking about it. And so, anyways, as a little girl, I spent a lot of time by myself. And I was the youngest of 8 children. Oops, ripped that. And so, when I was a little girl, I don't remember being like a lot like the holidays. I just remember being there. So I would use like paper, and I would just draw my house on a piece of paper. I'll show you guys what I do, because I remember this so clearly. But because I didn't have a dollhouse, and I'm not quite sure why I wouldn't ask for one, because I think my dad would have got me one. I don't think, we weren't poor at all. Like, I think when I was born, they were kind of poor, but I don't remember being poor as a kid. I mean, I had everything I wanted. Now, after my parents got divorced, that was a different story, and I was about 12 when that happened. And so that was ugly and just really bad, and that was hard times. But when Mom and Dad were still married, we weren't poor. So I don't know why I did not ask for a dollhouse. Well, anyways, okay, so I was going to show you how I did that. So what I would do, you guys, is I would draw this elaborate little dollhouse, and then I'm just going to grab one of these. So I would, not a dollhouse, but like a house. Like, I would literally draw the bedrooms and the living room over here. And then I would make this whole family, right? And I would make them the little people. And what I would do, I remember doing this so like it was yesterday. And I would draw the little families and make their dresses and everything on there. And then I would have them go from room to room, and they, just this little family. And I would sit there and pretend in my little, house that I drew, like that would be a bedroom. I would go over here and then over here, over here. I would sit there for hours, you guys, literally, and just entertain myself with all these, with everything, that I, because I would even make the little couches and put the bed, and they would have to, it was fun. I remember just really enjoying that. I don't know, maybe I never saw a little dollhouse. I don't know. But as I grew older, by the time like anybody knew I wanted a dollhouse, I was already starting to think, like, I can't play with dollhouses because I'm too old now, right? You can't play with dollhouses when your other kid, that your friends are not into that anymore. I remember playing with Barbies and I was like 12, but hiding because I didn't want nobody to know that I still played with dolls. How could, that's, yeah, when you're a kid. So I hid it, I hid those memories. And anyway, so yeah, so I've been thinking, I want a dollhouse. I want a dollhouse so bad, and I want to make it so, to decorate it. I think I did a video, I showed you guys, but there's a place, it's called Miniature something, I don't remember, but here, well, in Tucson, and I take my little girls, the little granddaughters, and it's miniature everything. And I love that place. And I am so inspired by the, you know, the place and I'm trying to think and talk of what I want to do. Let's see, maybe some gold. Let's just, I don't know, what's this? Okay. Let's just do some markings. Anyway, so, I love that place. So for this journal, I don't know what I was saying with that. This is kind of plain, but I kind of like it. So I think I'm going to leave it a little plain. Let's see, how about some red around it? And then I'm gonna journal about that. I'm gonna journal. Let's see. How do you spell fulfill? I'm the worst speller. Oh. But I wasn't 100% sure. So what's something that you would want now that you're an adult? Is there anything? Some girls, you know, that dream about their wedding and their all that. I just wanted to be to take care of my family and to be a homemaker. I remember doing that. You are never too old to fulfill your childhood dreams. And so I will be buying my little dollhouse. All right, guys, so I'll take you guys on. I'm gonna be heading to work. Today is Vlogmas 22. This is part of it. And right now, this morning, because I gotta get some stuff done, and I gotta go pack up my car. So I'm taking cookies and some tamales and all that stuff to my work friends. All right, you guys, I'll see you throughout the day. I'll be back. So it's the end of the day. Well, it's not quite the end of the day. We had EG's for dinner. And if you don't know EG's, you're not from Arizona, you wouldn't know EG's. But it's a place that's locally here. It's estimated 1971, established 1971. And I got berry, and I don't know, but she said, do you want some of the green? And I said, yeah, I feel a little grinchy tonight, so put some green in there. So that is what is on the menu for today's dinner. 2 days before, let me see. Yeah, Christmas, right? And I'm going to do some wrapping. Like, I'm going to watch my videos. I'm relaxing. And I'm going to do some wrapping. That's what I'm doing right now. So I will see you guys in a little bit before I close this off.